I'm gonna tell you about something I thought was true as a kid that I learned as an adult ain't true no more. When I was a kid, I thought a skyscraper was an airplane.
I saw the skyscraper was an airplane.
I thought a skyscraper was an airplane that scraped the clouds out of the sky. And when there were stormy days, then the skyscrapers weren't out there scraping. The skyscrapers weren't out there scraping the clouds away, so it rained. It must have been like a skyscraper holiday. But then I got older and realized that's not right. Skyscrapers are like buildings or something.
Their buildings are so high they scrape the sky.
Do one about the cattails. Have you ever heard that story?
Cattails?
Cattails?
The corn dogs.
Oh!
Yes, Charlie Ray, tell us about the cattail corn dogs.
So, you know how when we used to not work at the golf course?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just hung out there.
Child labor laws,
Did
yeah.
things.
You know, at the lake next to between the 9th hole and 18th hole?
Yes.
And you know how in that lake there was cattail things? Well, when I was a kid, I used to think that that's where hot dogs came from. Like, all I had to do was just go out there and pick them and then cook
You thought
them
that's
up.
where hot dogs came from?
Yeah, because they look like hot dogs. Like, I used to think that you just went out there, picked them off of their stalks, and then fried them, and they would shrink and turn into corn dogs.
And then what, if you covered them in batter and fried them, then they were corn dogs?
No, because they already look like corn dogs. All you had to do was just bake them or fry them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in your opinion, they could be turned into hot dogs. They came as corn dogs, but if you messed with them, they turned into hot dogs.
Oh, no way. I was saying that wrong. They were already, like, they were raw corn dogs. And if you put them into the fire, then you cooked them, and they turned into cooked corn dogs. Like you could actually go over there and take a chunk off, and you'd be eating raw corn dogs.
So you didn't think that they were hot dogs. You thought they were
Corn dogs,
uncooked corn dogs.
Right.
And in order to get corn dogs, you just had to go
pick them
and fry them.
Cook them or fry them or however.
And how did you decide that that wasn't true?
What are these people doing with their lives?
Did you actually, please tell me you ate one once.
I never did eat one.
They need to be home.
Because they looked all fuzzy and everything.
See the damn porkies.
So I thought that uncooked corn dogs were like, you were like cookie batter or cookie dough. Like you get salmonella or something like that.
Salmonella from uncooked corn dogs?
Yeah.
That's just chicken. Or poultry in general.
Fish.
Right? Fish too.
Did you have other interesting thoughts and beliefs as a child?
That frappuccino was the shit.
Thoughts from Jen.
It was.
What else?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, here's another one.
Yes.
I used to think that the radio, actually this is two things that kind of coincide with each other. I thought the radio, during the morning time, you listened to AM radio, and then like afternoon, like the radio waves would like waver, so you would have to switch over to FM. That's why I thought there was a difference between AM and FM, was that you listen to AM during the morning. Like if you're listening to 95.1 the Fox on AM during the morning, and then afternoon you would switch over to FM 95.1 the Fox.
So, in your mind, how did you tell yourself that there was a different, like, what was the difference between the A and the F? I mean, AM and AM line up, but
yeah.
How did you, in your mind, tell yourself that FM lined up with PM?
I don't know, I just thought it was radio lingo. Like, FM and PM were like, FM was like the PM version for radio.
And there you have it.
And there's also one more thing.
Yes.
I also used to think that the radio coincided with the TV. So if I was listening to 92.3, the country station in Montgomery, then I could go over to CMT I could go over to CMT and it will be playing the same song just in music video form. And I did that one time, like we were listening to the radio after church, after we got back from church, and we were listening to a song that I really liked, so I hopped out of the car, ran and turned on CMT, and it wasn't the same song, and I was so disappointed.
That's a sad story, actually. And that's the day you learned that radio and TV are separate?
Yeah.
Charlie's had an interesting life full of ups and downs. Maybe we'll learn more as time goes on.
Yes.
We can only hope.
One, two can only hope.